how did they explain how that bird had died? And why did they just take the wing?
Well, what happened was, it was late one night. They were out on the plain of Nechisar, and if you can imagine this plain, it's probably one of the most remote plains in the world. It's up in the Rift Valley in southern Ethiopia, between these volcanic mountains. It's this white grass, and Nechisar is the Amharic word for white grass. So there's this white silky grass, and then littered with volcanic pebbles. And you're in the middle of nowhere, a place hardly ever researched. So they were wandering around the plain at night looking for night creatures, as was, one does that on an expedition.
Isn't that where some fossils have been found?
Well, all kinds of interesting. I think they found a few new damselflies to science and some butterflies, and certainly there are fossils in southern Ethiopia. But when they found this wing, it was squashed into the mud on a smuggler's track. I mean, Hollywood doesn't write stories like this. And they pulled up the wing, and there were a few tail feathers. It was roadkill, really, by a smuggler. And the feathers of the tail blew away, and there was just this one wing left. And what was so exciting about this discovery, it was the first time ever to science that a bird had been described just by a wing. So no one had ever seen it.
And did they suspect when they saw it that it belonged to some unknown species?
Well, they knew it was a nightjar, which are birds of the night, and each nightjar species, the wing is like a fingerprint. The markings on the wing are unique for each species, particularly where there is white or cream. And this bird had this massive white patch on the wing, which shouted something new.
And they nest in the ground, so that makes them susceptible to being roadkill?
Absolutely. These birds nest on the ground, and they are hugely cryptic in nature, so you can't see them during the day.